Residents in the southern part of Nigeria, as well as in the southeast, have also expressed diverse views on the removal of petrol subsidy, as well as the Nigeria Labour Congress's suspension of its nationwide strike, which was planned earlier. Joseph Kunde has details.
This filling station sells premium motor spirit at 513 naira, something residents in Imo State believe that the proposed strike by the organized labor should have gone ahead as planned, while seeking the intervention of the federal government.
It shouldn't have been suspended. It should have been kept in motion until they themselves reverse the new petroleum price regime.
The Nigerian government should change the attitude of suppression and oppression of citizens in any way, either in fuel subsidy or in feeding on hijacking the inflation.
Our economy has been traumatized by strikes. Strikes is not a good solution to problems of indebtedness to the workers by the government. But the worst thing is that the government is insincere and unreliable.
But in Enugu, it was a different feel, as some residents are in support of the fuel subsidy removal, adding that it was long overdue.
We support the government because the nation cannot continue to subsidize fraud. It is unfortunate that the outgoing administration laid such a landmine. But with the rightful mindset and focused leadership, we are certain that the present government will navigate over it.
I am supporting that they should remove it, but there should be a system, a structure, a palliative on ground. Because all this while, and if they will remove it and we will see the effect and we will see where the money is being channeled to, it will be fine. That is what is being done all over the world.
Pleading for Nigerian and our leaders to do something about it. If not, the common man cannot survive in the next few days to come.
In Benin City, residents think that since the government can no longer sustain subsidy, an increase in the minimum wage is welcome.
I think that there's no better time than now to do away with that level of scam and corruption that's eating the society. We also understand the fact that the average Nigerians are suffering, and that maybe the minimum wage can no longer sustain them when it comes to the subsidy removal. But there are better ways to look at it, and that's why I'm happy that they've gone to a negotiation table and they've listened to the voice of reason.
For so many years, the subsidy issues has been a problem for Nigerians and for those people who live within the space, especially for the poor. However, if you are looking to bring about a change that is so drastic, because it was imperative that the government was going into action with removing the subsidy that was costing the country so much money, there was no real trace of how the subsidy was impacting the lives of the people. I'm sure other bodies like the NLC and TVC was not in the best position to run into getting involved in strikes so quickly.
In Yenagoa, while the price of PMS now ranges from 530 to 600 naira in some filling stations, business owners and commuters lament about the hike in the price of the product.
The people entering keke and buses and the rest are complaining they don't have money, so they cannot even buy the drugs they need. So it's affecting everybody terribly. It's affecting the business. Before the subsidy is being removed, some things are supposed to be kept in place. Things like, okay, maybe all these mass transportation vehicles at low rates, then probably increment in salaries.
I make furnitures. So because of too much hike of the fuel, it has made the cost of our products, raw materials we are using to produce some of these furnitures, too expensive for us.
Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Yenagoa.